It may be the road less traveled these days as we head down our interstates, but Route 66 has maintained its allure. Winding its way from Quapaw to Texola, Route 66 is a mixture of times gone by and things yet to come. This week, we head down what John Steinbeck called the Mother Road of our nation, and we begin with a stop at Miami's Coleman Theatre.
The Coleman Theatre has graced the city of Miami, Oklahoma since 1929. This magnificent theater, built by George Coleman, is one of the most impressive icons on historic Route 66.
Well, George Coleman and his brother Alfred came to this part of the country to dig water wells, discovered lead and zinc mines, and became very, very wealthy. Reports tell us he made more than $1 million a month during the 1920s. He loved theater and had a couple of small theaters in Miami, but as a gift to the community, he built this grand theater and brought great acts for the enjoyment of the people who lived here. Great acts that appeared here at the Coleman Theatre included the Marx Brothers, of course Will Rogers, Sally Rand and her fan dance. She was here twice, but the story is she never revealed flesh. She wore a flesh-colored bodysuit.
The building of a theater of this magnitude in 1929 was ill-timed. While vaudeville and burlesque still enjoyed some popularity, silent movies had become the latest rage. But the introduction of the first talking movie ensured that the days of silent movies were numbered. Even more unfortunate was the stock market crash that led to the Great Depression. As the Great Depression of the 30s continued, vaudeville faded from the stage. Despite the inauspicious circumstances, from that opening night, the Coleman Theatre has never been dark. The theater remained Mr. Coleman's favorite activity until his death in 1945. In the decades that followed, the Coleman remained at the heart of Miami.
The theater was in very sad shape. The roof was leaking, the paint was peeling, the mighty Wurlitzer had been sold, the grand 2,000-pound chandelier had disappeared, and the stained glass panels were gone, the marquee was gone.
The labor of love involved in restoring the Coleman came not only from the city, but also from the citizens.
The gold leaf was gone, the seats were worn out. In fact, we said, if you want a spring in your seat, come sit in one of ours, and you're sure to get one. So there was a great deal of work to be done, estimated at between $8 and $9 million. A huge task, but the friends decided that it's sort of like eating an elephant. You just do it one bite at a time, and they set about doing phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3 of the restoration project. And over the last 16 years, we've accomplished quite a lot. It's very, very beautiful today. The silk panels on the walls are those original silk panels. The stained glass panels underneath the balcony, which had been sold by the movie company, were all brought back and given to the theater, so those are original as well. Just in the last couple of years, we've been able to paint the ceiling for the first time since 1929 and to restore the gold leaf on the arches and underneath the balcony.
We do have many, many tourists that come through here in the course of the year. Highway 66, of which the Coleman Theatre is a part, has become one of the world's foremost tourist destinations. And the theater, located pretty much in the center of the distance between Chicago and Los Angeles, has become sort of the jeweled pendant in the necklace of Highway 66, as we like to say.
And if you want to see more of the beautifully restored Coleman Theatre, just head to our website and click on Value Added.